2013 edition of Heartbreak Hill Half Marathon, once again taking place from Moffat on Main Lifestyle Centre. This is now the fourth year that we're having the event from the centre, and we have 568 entrants this year. Good mix of first time runners to the half marathon distance, others that have run this race multiple times, some that run it and some that walk it. This is the lead runners coming behind 17th Quarter, making their way to 17th Avenue, after which they'll turn right into Angela Avenue. Heartbreak Hill Half Marathon is the oldest half marathon in the Eastern Cape, first being run in 1975. So far we've had 140 runners doing 10 or more Heartbreak Hill Half Marathons, with Mark Puerta this year completing his 23rd. Here we have the runners coming up to the first water point, sponsored by ABSA Vehicle Asset Finance at 2.7 kilometers. And the lead runners are now coming past the 4.4 kilometer mark, not stopping this time at the water point, done by vision mark optometrists, but just carrying on past. Already 7.4 kilometers into their race, onto Sardinia Bay Road, coming past Sportsman's Warehouse water point. As the runners come to the 10k mark at the intersection of Sardinia Bay Road and Boundary Lane, they come past the Planet Fitness water point. the runners coming past the old cash store at the 12k mark, and another water point, our third on Sardinia Bay Road, this time sponsored by Colon. Runners are coming to the end of Sardinia Bay Road, where they'll be turning right into Heron Road, which prepares them for their run up Heartbreak Hill. The 5-kilometer event is a non-timed event because we place emphasis on participation and not on actual results, but we still have some pretty competitive runners. We have a lot of people walking, we have mothers with kids, and everybody who finishes still gets a medal, so everybody's still a winner. Next we have the radio interview with Gareth Burley from Kingfisher FM with our club captain Jonathan Mandel and race coordinator Sydney Fawley.
103.8 and 107.5. It's Kingfisher FM.
Alright, 18 minutes away from 8 now on the Big Breakfast. Seems like a really busy sporting weekend here in the Bay. Not only have we got a bit of Curry Cup rugby, some go-kart racing out at Celso Scribanti. We'll be chatting to the guys tomorrow morning, some of the young guys who'll be competing in these nationals. We've also got the famous Heartbreak Hill race that's happening, starting at Moffat and Main Lifestyle Centre, and all organised by the Charlotte Athletics Club. And joining us in studio, we've got their club captain, Jonathan Mandel. Good morning, Jonathan. Nice to have you with us.
Good morning, and welcome to the listeners.
Yeah, good. Sydney Fawley also joining us, a race director. Sounds very professional, that.
Not too bad, but it's more just to coordinate.
Coordinate, yeah. Well, it's good to have you guys with us. Jonathan, let's start with you. This sounds like one of the legendary races in PE.
Yes, Gareth, you know, we would like to make it one of the top races in Port Elizabeth to rival those of Neisner and that. It's a great race,
yeah,
and it encourages a lot of people to get out there, and it really, really is an enjoyable race. If you're not running, come and spectate. It should be an awesome day.
Tell us why it's called the Heartbreak Hill.
Well, for those of you from Port Elizabeth that know one of the infamous hills, a lot of the Ironmen train on those hills. Coming up from Sardinia Bay Road into Mount Pleasant, you've got a long stretch climb into Port Elizabeth, and it's actually quite a tough race. It gets to at about the 10-kilometer mark, you hit the hill.
After doing 10Ks,
you've just warmed up for the hardest part. But you know what? If you hang in there, it's all downhill after that.
Yeah, fantastic. We've got some great hills here. We're not really known as a hilly city, but for some reason there's a great opportunity over here, Heartbreak Hill.
Correct. I don't know why we as runners and sportsmen alike all find the toughest routes. You know, we should be finding the flats.
Yeah, absolutely. Sydney, tell us a little bit about the route. Where does it start and end? And besides going through Heartbreak Hill, where else can we go?
The route, the race starts at Moffat on Main Centre. You make your way through Broadwood and Charlotte, and from there across towards Lovemore Heights. From Lovemore Heights over Buffelsfontein, you go into Mount Pleasant, and going across Gladys Road towards Glendale Road through Parry Park, then coming across Sardinia Bay Road, and when you get to Heron, you turn right to get to Seaview Road,
and then
up Seaview, which is Heartbreak Hill, and coming back through Mount Pleasant, you then make your way back through Broadwood and Charlotte to go back to the centre.
That's the 21.1 kilometre road
correct.
race.
The 5 kilometre, we've got the route going through Greenshalls Park mostly.
Okay,
So you
lovely.
also start at the centre, but then go in a slightly opposite direction and make your way around Greenshalls Park.
Now these races obviously start nice and early, because I can imagine those areas get quite busy.
Yeah, we've got the 21.1 kilometer race starting at 6:30, and we've extended the race cutoff to actually 3.5 hours now. And
If you want to cruel it.
well, you get some people that are doing it for the first time, and also some walkers. So
Yes.
we had some requests, so we then decided to extend the race cutoff to 3.5 hours. And we've got the 5 kilometer fun run starting at 7:30.
Jonathan, this is one of your main events that you organise each year.
Yeah, this is our main event. We do have another one later on the year, but we hop on the Heartbreak Hill. And what we like about being at the Moffat-on-Main Lifestyle Centre is running is about lifestyle. And we at Charlotte Athletics Club encourage, a good, healthy lifestyle, but also fun, having fun. We're a competitive club, but our emphasis is on fun.
Brilliant. I'm so glad you said that, because I was actually talking to somebody yesterday and wondering whether sports clubs are still healthy in this day and age where things seem really financially tight and people seem to be socialising less. How healthy is Charlotte Athletics Club?
It's very strong. We've grown year on year. We're sitting at about 160 members.
Wow, that's great.
But the running fraternity in Port Elizabeth is a very strong, close-knit community. So
Crazy
from a
bunch.
Charlotte point of view, we may be a crazy bunch, but we're a good bunch.
Yeah, fantastic. And it's just, I love the vibe of that you guys have at your running club. You just sort of come there, 2 or 3 people gathered, hey, we're going for a run. And you don't need to really even know each other. There's something about running that brings you together.
Yeah, correct, Gareth. When you're struggling on the road and you're tired and you're in a bit of pain, and if you've got a mate next to you, then it makes it a lot easier. And we do encourage all the clubs to come down and run with us. So you don't have to be a member to run with the club.
Yeah, and the race, while there'll be quite a bunch of people who'll be very competitive, it really is a great celebration of what the club is actually all about as well.
Correct. It's a celebration of the club as well as running in Port Elizabeth. And as Sydney said, the good thing about it is, if you've never tried it, come down and walk the 5K. It's a lot of fun. A lot of the schools enter.
Yes.
And, we ensure we have good marshals on the road. We have people taking care of you. There's good watering points. So you will be looked after on the race.
Brilliant. Sydney, just run us through some of the details. Registration, when does that happen? And can we still register for the event?
Yes, you can still register and enter on Friday at Moffat-on-Main Centre in the food court area between 5 and 7 in the afternoon. And if you decide very last minute that you still want to do it, come through Saturday morning, and you have till 6:15 to enter for the half marathon, and till about 7:15 for the 5 kilometre.
Okay.
Cost to enter for the half marathon is 40 Rand. If you're 65 and over, it's only 25. And for the 5 kilometre, it's 25 Rand. If you're not part of a club and you're wanting to run the half marathon, there's an additional temporary license fee of 25 Rand.
Yeah, that's as usual. Just run us through the times again there. So Friday for registration.
Friday registration between 5 and 7 in the food court area.
Okay.
And Saturday morning also from 5 o'clock
In the
in
morning.
the food court area.
And the race starts?
The half marathon starts at 6:30 and 5 kilometre at 7:30.
Okay. Prize giving, all of that happening at the
Prize giving
centre?
at the centre from 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock at the centre, in the
Yeah.
food court as well.
No, that will be in the area behind the centre, where the start and finish is going to be.
Okay, brilliant stuff. If I want more information, where can I get entry form or inquire? Is there a website or anything like that?
At this stage, we do have a Facebook race page. They can do a search for Charlotte AC Heartbreak Hill Half Marathon. Else, if you go to wearinpe.co.za, there's a link to the sports running in PE, and entry forms and results will go on there. Alternatively, you should be able to get entry forms at some of the sports stores still.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just come through to the centre on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, brilliant. I see you've got a great partnership with some really good other businesses and companies joining you guys. It looks like it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, this year we've had a really good response from the sponsors with prizes and just contributing to the race.
Yeah,
So we're really
fantastic.
trying to make it enjoyable for the runners and the participants.
Brilliant. Well done on your hard work. I'm sure it's going to pay off this weekend. Jonathan, just lastly from you, not only is the competitive side, but there's an element that come and enjoy the day with us. Come and enjoy PE. Come and enjoy running.
Correct. That's why it is at the Lifestyle Centre. They've got some super shops, the coffee and breakfast available. And we've introduced another element to the race, and I think it's going to be quite exciting. We designed a T-shirt and it says, "I conquered Heartbreak Hill." So you can be one of the guys walking around Port Elizabeth, with a T-shirt saying, "I conquered Heartbreak Hill." And no one else can say that but you.
That is
So
fantastic.
pop down to the centre. Even if you're not running, come and support the runners. It's there's nothing like having spectators on the side of the road to support the runners, especially when you're tired.
Fantastic. Guys, well done on organising this event. I love these little legacy events in the city and hearing about them, so well done on that. And we look forward to supporting you. We won't be running. We'll support you there on Saturday on the side of the road.
Thanks, Gareth. Appreciate it.
103.8 and 107.5. It's Kingfisher FM. Awesomeness allowed.
Coming along Phyllis Road, the runner who's been leading from the start in the colours of Max Delete, Zolani Nkwakwa, has reached the 18 kilometre mark, about to turn left into High Street with 3.1 kilometres to go. Stats from this year's race. Over the 8 water points that were on the 21 kilometer route, we had 6,500 water sachets, 300 litres of Coke, 75 litres 32 GI, and 150 litres of Powerade. Back up Melsetter Road, which is the final climb in the race. He is now approaching the turn into Barney Road. Last water point on the day at 18.7 kilometers, sponsored by ACD. winner for 2013 of Heartbreak Hill Half Marathon, Solani Nkwaka, finishing in a time of 1 hour, 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Our winning lady for 2013, successfully defending her title, now running in the colours of Bonitas, Ntomba Sentu Mkunzi, finishing in a time of 1 hour, 25 and 22 seconds.